Our teachers should be in the classrooms preparing our future generation and not on the streets protesting for salary increases and better working conditions. Our bauxite workers should not block rivers and roadways to attract the attention of employers, union leaders, and government officials. Our sugar workers should not be put on the breadline, unable to provide for their families due to the closure of estates without assistance or alternative. It is unfortunate that despite workers' valiant and selfless efforts, they are made to unnecessarily carry numerous burdens, callously imposed through a plethora of new taxes and other hardships imposed. We are already faced with a high unemployment rate, especially among our young people in a country with such a small workforce. Today, as we celebrate, there are over 30,000 Guyanese without jobs due to the closure of key industries and businesses, lack of education for employment in new and technical fields, a sluggish economy, contracting productive sectors, a complete lack of investments, among other contributing factors. My brothers and sisters, there are many of us here who are celebrating Labor Day, International Labor Day, but also we must remember that there are many other brothers and sisters, there are many other Guyanese who don't have a job today, who cannot provide for their family.
That was opposition MP Vikram Bharat blasting the government this morning for firing the sugar workers contributing to the high unemployment rates in Guyana. Bharat was at the time addressing workers at the Labor Day rally held at the National Park. Attorney General Basil Williams, who represented the government at the rally, told workers that the sugar industry was actually downsized in an effort to save it.
We are not responsible for the predicament of the sugar workers in Guyana. We reject that out of hand. We inherited a parlous sugar industry, and we spent within the first 3 years $30 billion. And what we were forced to do, because of the Skeldon Sugar Factory, the greatest white elephant in the world, the largest investment ever in any project in Guyana, we have had to downsize the industry to save it. And even those sugar estates that are now extant, they are doing very well.
Williams added that the government is aware of the high unemployment rates and is working to reduce the numbers.
Unemployment is one of the principal challenges which face the APNU AFC government on taking office. The rate in the fourth quarter of 2017 was 12%. Trust me, it was in the 30s when we took office. The youth unemployment rate, we trying with it, it's 22.9% of the labor force. And the persons who participate in the labor force, there's 54.5% of the total working population.
The Skeldon, Rose Hall, and East Demerara and Moore estates were closed in December 2017. The Wales Sugar Estate was the first to shut down. As part of its plans to bring the heavily indebted and cash-strapped Gaisuku back into profitability and efficiency, government fired thousands of workers in an effort to downsize the sector, leaving 3 estates in operation, namely those at Albion, Blairmont, and Iflot. Davina Ramdas for the Evening News.